Dorian remains a Cat 1 hurricane with winds of, let's say, 85 miles an hour. It's not a terribly big hurricane. That's the good news. Remember Rita and how big Katrina were? This is a Cat 1. It's about 130 miles in diameter. However, it's showing some better organization, nice feeder band rotating around it. And again, we expect this to continue to strengthen. As you can see, those very tall cloud tops at times up to about 70 degrees below 0 centigrade. And that tells us the colder those cloud tops are, the taller they are, and the better organization and the stronger or intensification may be underway right now. It's Cat 1 as it stays out of the Bahamas for the most part, but as we head on into, say, late this weekend, it will likely intensify to a Cat 3 and then on to a Cat 4 with winds of 130 miles an hour, making a landfall somewhere along central Florida coastline, Atlantic coastline, with winds of 140 miles an hour. Melbourne looks like a pretty good shot right now, heading towards, say, Orlando as we head on into Tuesday. So, unfortunately, this is going to be quite a power outage maker, and it's also going to be a costly storm, unfortunately, as this storm heads through the Bahamas and then on into Florida, the way it looks at this point. Good ensemble consensus as this heads towards Titusville, Central Florida, Atlantic coast over towards maybe Melbourne. And the European continues to give us some better news. The storm will move towards Florida. That is certainly the big story. The big question is, when does it turn north? It's all going to depend upon a disturbance coming through the Ohio River Valley that will help pick it up and drive it to the north or northeast. And also this Bermuda High, when will it really start kicking this on off towards the north? So those two items will dictate where this storm eventually goes. One thing I want you to notice is that high pressure aloft actually builds our way. So that's some great news for us, as this looks like more and more this is going to remain very far off towards our east and not be any issues for southeast Texas. Download our app, stay ahead of the storm, and don't forget there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.